What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. So I got a Christmas treat for y'all. I got an actual mate here, Draco Versus, who has his own YouTube channel. He's going to help me do some post commentary on part 16 on our way to Drangleic Castle. So, how you going there, Dave?
I'm great. Thanks for having me. And hey, everybody.
So keep in mind, though, I haven't played in a while, so I'm going to make a couple of mistakes. I did die a couple of times.
We all make mistakes. That's fine.
I would say that Dave's a bit of an expert, so I'll let you take the lead on this one. So where are we at?
Don't know about expert. I've played the Souls series for a long time. It looks like you're running up to Drangleic Castle. Is that where you're up to now?
I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah?
What would you call those
Coming
things?
across, I don't know, the big balls, guys.
I'd say they're bellies.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I'm just saying that.
It's an odd disease, whatever it is.
I don't want to be facetious.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, life gems. I like my life gems.
Never have too many life gems.
Never, considering I have 39 down the bottom. So I've been wearing the Drangleic armour. I've pretty much got the whole suit on.
Drangleic's sword.
Yep.
What do you work for them or something? Jeez.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, they're good armour. Tell you what.
What boots are they? Are they?
They're not the Drangleic boots.
Don't know what they are.
They're the dark.
Could be the dark boots.
They're
yeah.
the dark boots.
Could
Yeah.
be, yeah.
So I've got the Drangleic sword. It's only a +2. I haven't actually upgraded it that far.
It's a great weapon though. Hey.
It is. I love the moveset in this one.
Yeah, especially two-handed. I love it two-handed.
Actually, you'll eventually see me using two-handed with the Hide Knight coming up shortly. But look at it.
What are we doing? Sizing up the
Flexile
Flexile Sentry.
I'm just having.
He's ready for round 2.
Yeah, round 2. Round 2. This time we're not going to actually be submerged in water.
So we're just having an epic stare
Didn't
off
you
here.
have a sick episode with the Flexile Sentry with just a dagger?
I did.
A buff
so
dagger?
I think I was trying to run through the beginning part of the game without dying and without spending too many souls, of course. And I think I made it all the way through No Man's Wharf with my, I think it was a longsword, and it broke right at the end. I had no repair powder or anything. I had no better weapon, so I had to equip a dagger. I think I had buffed it with dark pine resin or something.
I had no
It was
idea
epic.
that the water rose.
I didn't realise it rose so much either, because, I mean, by the time I'd done enough damage to him to kill him, the water was just about at my face. So
Yeah.
No,
How
that
the
was
hell
one of
would
the
you have been
coolest.
able to move?
Yeah, it was tough. You can't roll, you can't dash, you can't do anything. So it was one of the coolest fights I've had. It was pretty exciting, and I got the victory. So that was all that mattered.
You should check it out. I might put a link down in the bottom if you want to check it out.
Yeah, it was pretty entertaining. So it was cool.
Alright, so let's just see if I actually go after this dude. What's up, Flexile?
Oh wait, I didn't say anything. Sorry.
Son. My anaconda don't got. She got a big back there. You got another face on your back. Yeah, he's got didn't quite get me.
Yeah. You want to be facing that club side most of the time if you can. Although at this point it's pretty easy to kill, isn't he? So
Yeah.
yeah.
I was too concerned.
And you got a Twinkling Titanite?
Twinkling
Nice.
Titanite. Ooh, Dragon Crescent Axe.
Dragon Slayer's Crescent Axe. Nice pickup.
Tongue-tied.
It's a tough one. Alright, so moving up to the Shrine of Winter by the looks of it. You've got your boss souls in hand.
I had a fun time with the run.
Yeah. Many deaths. Many deaths were had by all.
So this is the new what do you call it?
That's the new DLC in there for the
Yeah.
Ivory King, I believe.
It's
So,
Ivory King.
yeah.
You can go in there and just play them if you wanted, but I just thought, nah, fuck it, I better actually finish this series.
Yeah,
At
those
some
DLCs are probably best left till you beat the game, until
Yeah.
you're over at least level maybe 100 or 120 or so.
They're pretty epic.
Yeah. They're a lot of fun though.
Like, they're not really for beginners.
Not really, no.
Because there's no way forward like the usual game. Hey, you can just do heaps of shit and just muck around in those DLCs, eh?
That's the cool thing about, I think that with the new DLC with Ivory King, it gives you a lot of like options to explore, places that you don't have to just go to this boss and then this boss in order. You can just do things however you like. The old Haid Knight. What does he drop again? The Haid Lance.
Is this the last one that you see? Is there any
one
more?
of the last ones. I think he could be the last one. Yeah. Because where are they? They've got one in the forest. There's one at the Bastille. There's one here. I think that, unless I'm mistaken, I think that's it. There might be another one somewhere. It's been a while though, so.
I think that's pretty much it because I don't think there's any more anywhere else. But there could be more in the DLC. Do you reckon there's some in the DLCs or no?
There are some cool enemies in the DLC apart from the Haid Knights. Like there are some.
There's new
they're
NPCs.
pretty cool.
Hey?
There's new NPCs. There's new phantoms. There are new enemies, of course. New areas.
Awesome.
A couple of cool bosses that have got a couple of cool mechanics. So.
There's so much more to this game now. Like when we first started playing this, when it first released, the only thing really that was fun was the Dark Covenant, where you could do extra.
Yeah, that's
story.
right. Yeah.
What was that bloody angel thing?
Oh, the Dark
fucking
Lurker.
Annoying, that thing.
I love that boss. It was fantastic. Yeah,
Boss
it was
was
tough.
Annoying.
Yeah,
It's
especially
hard.
getting to it as well. You'd have to fight through, I think, 4 or 5 phantoms
Tree
before you get
man.
to him. Yeah.
Good old tree man.
Are you gonna get this lizard here?
Yeah, I get this.
Yeah.
I die up here though.
I love this section with the rain and the
Oh
bridge.
yeah. The ambiance getting lost in this world, especially playing on your own, it's bloody sick. What's up, man?
This castle is isolated. But nonetheless, you must forge on. To bring an end to your journey and mine.
Awesome words, lady.
Awkward.
That's all. You make me go all this way, die a billion deaths, just to go, you just keep going so you can end my journey and yours.
I totally need you to keep going.
Stupid mole. So here I'm just going to try and equip my bow.
Oh!
Yeah, right between the eyes.
Yeah.
Had fun there.
Who did that?
Cockwad up there.
You.
So the joys of having lots of decks and a bow. Much quicker.
Yeah, the old longbow really rips shit. I love it.
Yeah. I think this one's a +9.
Oh, is that right? A +9?
Yeah, I love
missed
my
that.
bows. I don't like melee attacks. I do. I'm not bad at melee attacks, but I prefer long range.
It's a lot safer doing it long range.
Yeah,
You
projectiles.
die a lot less. I mean, it looks kind of cool going up and parrying and, you know, riposting with melee weapons, but if you fail at it and it doesn't come off, you look like a bit of an idiot. So, yeah.
Well, not really. You just don't want to risk them souls. Yeah, I want them souls, baby.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how long you play this, it still hurts to lose thousands of stalls.
Did you just say stalls?
I don't know, we'll play it back.
You said stalls.
Don't want to lose stalls or souls.
Give me them stalls, mate. Give me them stalls. So I'm just luring them down the stairs. I want them to touch me. Oh, mastodons.
Alright, so no enemies left? Or are there?
There are. This is where I'm about to lay down. I get messed up because I haven't played this character in a while, so I wasn't quite familiar with it. So that's what happens with me. After a while, I just don't remember what type of shit, or like my vitality, how much stamina I have.
They should have a journal in this game that tells you what you did last so that whenever you come back to it, you can find out where you've got to go. 'Cause there's
That's a
nothing
good
worse
idea.
than just turning on a character and going, okay, what souls have I got? Where have I been? Let's look at the bonfires. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're like me, you'd have more than one character.
A journal would be nice, yeah.
Yeah, that'd actually be a good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe they might have that in Bloodborne.
Hope so.
Doubt it. That's just too much.
Bloodborne looks a little arcadey and... Oh, there's our first death. Damn, those royal swordsmen, they hit hard, don't they?
Yeah, that's my skill. There we go. What I prepared earlier.
Oh, that was quick.
Yeah. So I'm gonna lure them same dudes over. What were you saying about Bloodborne?
Yeah, I like the look of it. It looks different. I mean, it looks still like Souls because I mean I think a health bar and you know the items and all that sort of stuff look the same. Same sort of world and everything. It's just the combat looks a little bit more arcadey, which might be fun. Doesn't look as nuanced and maybe not as difficult as Souls, so it should be a lot more accessible for people. Should be cool.
To be honest with you, I'll play it anyway.
Yeah. Who are we kidding? We'll play it.
We're gonna play it anyway.
Just take my money.
Just even if I don't like it, just take my money.
Yeah.
Even if I hate the game, take
Shut
my
up
money.
and take my money.
Just take my money because I gotta know. I've got to know what it's about. I do have a suspicion it's gonna be its own type. I think they're gonna try and steer away from the Souls, but keep it with the same feeling.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of new mechanics that I've seen in some videos where you've got procedurally generated dungeons that I think are unique to each player, so that'll be cool. Be cool to see how they work that out.
Be interesting. Comment below what you think about.
Oh, what was that?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the other two.
You just got ninjaed by more of them.
I got a sneak attack.
I love these guys.
So I'll skip.
He just keeps talking. He's like, I don't care what's happening. I'm just going to tell you my story regardless.
Well, I think he's a bit like Luke Till. I think he's losing his mind.
And his body.
If you actually go through his dialogue, I kind of skip through it a little bit, but he gets a bit confused. I think he's just as old as Vaindrick.
It says Vaindrick.
Vaindrick.
Yeah. He's lost his stole.
Yeah. And his vein.
Yeah.
The main vein.
Hey.
Yeah. So I think, well, Vendrick's gone hollow. He's gone a bit nuts.
Oh, he's gone all sorts of crazy. Yeah.
So I'm surprised there's some people that still actually have a mentality. Like, we know Lucas Hill hasn't been there for that long, but this bloke knows Nashandra and Vendrick.
Yeah, he looks like he was. It looks like he was there when the giants were attacking, or at least before the giants came, because he was talking about the giants were across the sea. So, and he was saying that they needed to fight back, or else they'll never make it. So.
Yeah. Well, how is it that he's still?
I think he may have
coherent?
died. I don't know. That might just be his soul remnant that's left behind, because he's not been allowed to die yet. So, who knows?
Or maybe he hasn't died yet.
Ah.
Who knows? If anyone knows what's this bloke's story, comment below.
And you got the gesture as well. I love that gesture.
It's strange. There's so much shit that we'll never know unless we actually go and actually search all of this world. All of Drangleic, and even still you won't get all the full answers. And that's what I saw a couple of YouTube videos saying, that there's questions that will never be answered.
Yeah, and a lot of people complain about that too.
Yeah,
but
just for the sake of putting a question mark there.
Yeah, no, I like how open-ended it is. It leaves it up to your interpretation, which is cool.
But in saying that, it's got that Japanese feel to it. That's what Japan culture really is. It's more questions for you to find out instead of us to give an easy answer for you.
Exactly.
That's what's brilliant about this game as well. That's why I love these games.
The Cyan Knight. And the backstab for the win.
They're not too bad here. Get closer to Vaindrick. Why do I keep calling him Vaindrick?
Vaindrick, you've got it on the brain.
Vaindrick.
You've got vein on the brain.
Fuck off.
Yeah, closer to Vendrick's.
You've got the stool on the brain.
Yeah. Yeah, closer to Vendrick, there's a whole swarm of them, which is not fun.
Yeah. That's where they got the... What's those ghost guys? Aren't they witches or sorcerers?
Yeah, when you ring the bell, they come out.
That's fun.
Yeah, that is a cool part.
The boss door to the Looking Glass Knight is what we're talking about, isn't it?
These guys just on their own are a bit too slow to cause any real danger. Oh, how did he hit you there? That was good. Dark Souls.
Dark Souls. Souls. There's nothing much around here. It just loops back.
Yeah, not a lot. It's a little bit odd that they're facing that way as well. I think they're expecting people to go in on their first playthrough ever, and that's it. So once you know what they do, there's not much point of tackling these guys. Except for the lols.
Well, most people go around the other side.
Yeah, at least I'd say on their first go through, they would.
Do you know, I've seen a lot of people, their comments on YouTube videos is that Dark Souls 2 is much easier. It's too easy.
Yeah.
Would you have to agree or disagree with that?
I would agree. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of challenge once you have seen what the enemies can do once. The only time you die really is just because of your own mistakes, because you were too greedy most of the time.
Is that being a bit ignorant? Don't get offense to this. Has that been ignorant since your experience with all the Souls games?
Yeah, I think about that too. I'm like, yeah, I probably am more experienced than most, but yeah. There's a lot of things in Dark Souls 2 that make it a lot easier to progress.
Would you say, alright, a question, would you say someone who has never touched a Souls game who touched Dark Souls 2 would have that same mentality, saying that it's pretty easy once you beat it once?
Possibly. I mean, it's hard for me to say.
Is that taking it for granted that you've played Demon Souls, Dark Souls, and now 2?
That could be, yeah. I mean, I'm jealous of people who are playing this for the first time, because there's nothing better than your first run through of a Souls game. Do you know what I mean? So when you run through and everything's new, you don't know what anything does, that's the most exciting time to play.
Well, you wouldn't know where anything is.
That's right.
How would you even begin to start this game? How would you know about the boss souls?
That's
right.
You
needed 4.
And I think the best way to do it is to not look at the internet or anything like that, just sort of play your way through. If you get stuck at a certain part, you can go and look it up, but don't ruin the surprise for yourself. I mean, your first playthrough is magical.
I would agree with that. I'd have to agree with that. That's very, very true. Like, even now, even after I've had a break, I forget where shit is.
I mean, coming through here, you think, how many of these guys are going to come and get me? What about when I turn my back, they're going to come to life and get me? You just don't know what's happening, really.
Could you imagine if you had never played this game and you got to this point?
Yeah, that's right. You'd be running down the side, just be running into that room, as I think I did.
You just
run headlong in there.
And then you'll have everybody on you like white on rice.
That's right. You look down there and you see 75 bloodstains, you're like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Handy little fire. It's
a decent time to start now, though. There's not a lot of PvP and there's not a lot of invasions now that I think the player base has died down after the release. So after it's been out for a few months now.
Frickin' bell tower. Oh.
Oh. Ooh, don't even get me started on that place.
And the rat covenant.
Yeah.
Be gone, you cretins.
The rat lords.
Oh, the rat people. They literally are rats. I love them.
So the first door on the right is the one that you want here. Although there are some cool treasures in the other ones.
Yeah, I'll go through and get the main ones.
And these little stone guardians can hit quite hard as well. Did you have much trouble in this part?
No, not really. Not at all. But that's because I'm very aware of these guys' movesets.
Yeah. Yeah, the Ruined Sentinels, I think you just need to be patient, don't you?
Yeah.
And just keep your shield up like most things. Yeah, just like that, wait for your opportunity to hit.
Yeah. And let that stamina rise.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck!
Just remember, you can always retreat down the hallway here, as you're going to do. Good move.
I just needed that stamina to rise.
Yeah. Right, this Ruined Sentinel, he looks confused. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got out of that way.
He was going for the big swing on that one. He's like, I'm going to end it now.
No!
Oh.
How you like that, biatch? Take that to the shin.
Such cool enemies. I love their armor.
Yeah, they don't actually drop any here.
Oh, I've always wanted it.
You could you could farm this section for the gear.
I think you can, yeah.
You've done that, haven't you? Did you mention that before?
Yeah, I wanted the helmet really bad. I don't think I have the helmet. I think I've only got the gloves, which sucks. But yeah.
On one playthrough, I got their leggings.
Oh, that's lucky. All right, which one are you gonna go for next here? These guys?
Trick to these guys is just go straight up to them, start swinging on the first guy,
get as many cheap hits in as you can.
Take your time with the second dude before you actually go into the sentinel. This way you can just take a breather, and you've got more control over the situation.
Yeah, that's right.
So this way now I can take my sweet ass time with the sentinel.
That's right.
So go in, rush attack for the first stone dude. Go back, lure the other stone dude away from the door, because if the sentinel sees you, you're screwed. You'll have both of them on you.
Yeah. Try not to fight the sentinels too far over to one side of the room, so you aggro the other stone guardians. Just sort of fight the sentinel as close as you can to the door he came out of. You should be fine.
I'm not quite sure what's in the second one. I think it's just the second one to the left there. I don't know what. I
think it might be another treasure chest with, I think, another random item in it. I think it's the far left. The far door on the left is the one that you want, though. I think that's the most important one. There's a bonfire down there and an armor set, as well as another cool NPC.
We'll see that. This guy gave me a little bit of trouble.
Oh, I felt that one. There he goes. Somebody else had the same idea as you. Oh, Royal Soldier's Ring +1. Nice. Get that on now. So I think you're tackling this one really well. Just slow and methodical. Get your cheap hits in on one of them. As you said, just lure the other one away. It's the best way to do it.
I don't want them or me all together.
No way.
Screw
These
it.
guys are more trouble than they're worth.
Oh, well, hello, another one.
You should be pro at these guys by now.
You think? I think they're fun enemies. I think they're one of the, like, in this section, they're just normal enemies. They're not bosses. I think they're the hardest enemy.
Yeah,
they
they're
actually
one of the...
think for themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, they react to what you're doing as well. They don't do that shield toss thing that they do in the Bastille, I've noticed. They don't throw their shield at you like they do when you fight the three of them.
Yeah, good point.
I thought that was interesting.
Right in the back. They're pretty tall humans.
Yeah. I love that helmet.
Is Vendrick what you would consider a giant?
I think he might. I think he's just a human, but I think in these games they make the bosses and the characters of note bigger than they really have to be to make them seem larger than life. Do you know what I mean?
Because Nashandra is just as big.
Yeah, Nashandra is depicted as a huge person as well, even though I'm sure in actual reality she's probably just the same size human as everybody else. I think it's just a Japanese thing.
Because it's funny that the Looking Glass Knight that protects Vendrick never looked back once.
Yeah, that's right.
He never looked back once. He was always loyal to him. Just
yeah,
like,
Velstad. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Velstad.
He's the Faram armor. It's great stuff.
Yeah, I chuck it on here, I think.
So you can look like the guy on the box. It's decent armor. It's pretty light, and it offers much better defense than I think the elite stuff as well. The elite knight stuff. Yeah.
It looks pretty cool.
Mm.
It reminds me of what the hell is that other game? Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
It reminds me of Skyrim.
With the fur.
With the fur, yeah.
I hadn't thought of that. That's a good pickup.
Yeah, it reminds me of Skyrim. Always thought about it. With the big fur on the top. Sick. That'd be a good cosplay, the forearm armor, because everyone would know it.
Yeah, that's right. It's instantly recognizable. I did see a guy do cool cosplay after Dark Souls 2 came out.
We meet again.
And he was wearing the forearm armor. It looked awesome.
You could go as King Vaindrick. There we go again.
King Vaindrick.
What the fuck?
Let's just
What
call
the
him
fuck?
Vaindrick from now on. It might be easier.
I don't know why I have this thing in my head, Vaindrick.
River of dark. If you seek true dark, I will grant it to you, as much as you desire.
It'll cost you.
Well then, is dark what you wish for?
No.
I don't actually think I had joined a covenant.
Yes,
prior to
Master, I
this.
seek dark.
Why not? It's got sick things to do after I finish
It
the
does.
game.
It's probably one of the coolest single-player covenants that there are. I think a lot of the other covenants are all based on combat with other players, but this one's entirely single-player, which is cool.
To the dark are
I think it's just an extension of the game.
Yeah, extra content.
Yep. Everybody loves extra content when you're paying $80-$90 for a game.
Exactly.
Especially if you bought it on PlayStation 3 and PC.
Yeah, like I
Kind
did.
of want to get everything out of the game.
Yeah.
The game.
And I couldn't wait when it came out on PlayStation first. I had to have it, and then I was telling myself, nah, I won't buy it on PC. What's the point? And then I saw people running it, and I'm like, this looks beautiful. I have to have it on PC. $180 all up, I think I paid for Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Plus the DLCs.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's too much for one
It's
game.
too much. But you can't help it. It's smart how they release the DLCs months after they release the game.
Yeah, and they're not just cheap, like, armor or something, or some crap that you don't even care about. They're quite sizable content, you know, chunks, so,
That was like
That was
Assassin's
really well
Creed,
done.
hey, when they released that.
yeah.
Remember, it's a completely different subject, but they released that shit and it hadn't even been finished.
Oh, yeah,
And didn't
Assassin's Creed
they
Unity.
try and sue people for making any comments prior to release?
Yeah, they had the review embargo, which... Yeah, review embargoes work sometimes, especially for a game like Dark Souls, where you don't want the story to be released to people, but I think sometimes companies use the review embargoes because they know their product is shit, and they don't want the reviews to come out before the game comes out to hurt their sales. Which is what I think Assassin's Creed Unity was doing, which was not very good
That's
practice.
bullshit. Why?
Yeah.
That's so unfair to the consumer.
I know, it is.
It's bullshit. You knew you had a bad product, yet you still released it, and then the reason we knew you knew is because you put an embargo on the frickin'...
Exactly. I mean, we all know what the story's going to be about. We've seen it. There's a lot of
It's being
material
played
on
to
it.
death. The only
Yeah.
reason why people like it is just the same as Dark Souls. You become accustomed to that game, and you love it so much that you'll give money no matter what it is.
Yeah, spot on.
Take all my money. Take it all. Take it all. Even though it's shit. Take
And
it
so
all.
you're deciding whether or not you want that item down there, aren't you? I know you
Yeah.
are.
I go after it. I think it's a Elizabeth mushroom. From Memra.
Get naked first.
I do indeed.
You don't want your rings destroyed going down there.
Just don't watch my stool.
Yeah.
It's been great. It was a mushroom.
Corrodes your gear, yet your skin is fine. Doesn't make much sense to me. It
It's
should
all
make you
about
go
the-
hollow. It should curse you like the other stuff does.
It's all about the moisturizer. Skin butter.
Have we forgotten what we had on before?
I'm deciding what I wanted to put on. I think I put the which one do I forget which one I put?
Ring of Thorns could be good. Yeah. What weapons did I have?
I change it.
The Moonlight Greatsword. Good
Yep.
choice.
Well, it's
Much
got
better.
A-
I think you've got 50 intelligence, don't you? So
Yeah, it A scales with intelligence, so that shit's gonna own, baby.
We'll stick the farm gear on.
Yeah.
Nice. They're still under 50% even with a giant sword. Ah, there's the shield. Forgot the shield.
It's alright.
You're still under 60. I mean, you're not slow by any means.
No, but it'll eat up my stamina, that's the issue.
Yeah.
But I'm cool with that. Even though I hadn't played in a while, I still am experienced enough to not just keep swinging for
Yeah.
the hell of swinging.
Yeah. Stamina is the most important, isn't it? Regardless of your
Yeah.
health.
I remember when I first started playing this game, I forgot all about my stamina. I'm swinging, I'm going, I'm getting killed, I'm getting killed!
Just freaking out. Yeah.
It's because Dickhead didn't know how to play.
Love this room. Oh, nicely done.
Thank you.
Nice.
Dankeschön.
Ah, this next room's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yes, the cursed painting.
It's good level design where it makes you run back to that room with the arrows. There's no let up.
Well, you would run backwards if you didn't know what you were doing. This whole section's pretty good. It's not really one of the easiest sections, but it's not one of the hardest either.
Yeah, that's right. It's a good
Like-
challenge.
Considering Nashandra's here, but I was expecting more.
Yeah, and as long as you're not really over leveled, it's a really good challenge.
Because anyone could kill her where she stands. But
Yeah, that's right. I always thought that was weird.
like, wouldn't you think there'd be more? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Still a cool moment when you come across Nashandra.
Strange little cookie. So she was the first. What was it? What's her story again? Shit, man.
She was a fragment of Manus, I
Yeah.
think, from Manus' soul from Dark Souls 1. So she was the first fragment.
she greedy?
So, yeah, well, I think by nature in Dark Souls, humans and humanity are greedy, and they covet what they don't have. So, yeah, no, I think that ties in later in the game without spoiling anything. Definitely, they want what they don't have, and they're greedy. And look who it is, the nameless usurper.
Lycia.
Yeah, unless you're blind and you haven't spoken to Lycia already. Or seen this all over the internet. She's not nameless.
Ah, double-handed dagger.
Two-handing a knife. There's nothing funnier.
I think she gets me. Psych.
Like, not today.
Not today, sunshine. Not today. I always got cut that I had to pay her 2,000 souls just to move that.
Just to
frickin-
press a button,
Just to
yeah.
push a button and then kneel down on her knees.
That's what she's there for, to gull the... Oh wait, to help people.
gullible.
Yeah.
Lies, bitch, lies.
Lies. Much better with the Moonlight Greatsword, just 2 hits now.
Yeah, it's that. I'm telling you, it's that A scaling of intelligence.
Oh, nice, and you got the secret bonfire too.
Yeah, not quite yet. Yeah.
Not quite yet.
Soul of a brave warrior. Haven't seen them in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Literally in the last room.
Yeah.
Actually, need to get me a new staff. We'll get the one near the Dragon Covenant.
It's quite good, the Sorcerer's stuff, though. I mean, if you didn't pick up any other stuff in the game, it is pretty good. I mean, it's got pretty good magic adjust, and it doesn't have any penalty like the other ones do. That might,
Yeah.
halve your spell uses or make you slow or any of that sort of stuff, so... Ah, the Hunter's Black Bow. Nice bow.
I kind of like my +9 longbow.
It's hard to get rid of, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it's +9 as well, because I've been
Yeah.
leveling that shit up since Mitha.
Ah, Mitha, the snake bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
snake bitch. What's up, bitch?
Medusa.
Just sitting in a pit of poison, because that's normal. Didn't she experiment to be more pretty?
She's so pretty. Tell me I'm pretty.
Tell me I'm pretty. During? Did you have your eyes open during?
Yeah, why didn't you look at me during?
You have fought admirably on your journey, cursed undead. I am Nashandra.
Ring to rule them
Now
all.
it is time to die.
One ruler.
A true monarch carries the weight of their souls. The last king of this land, King Vendrick.
Why is she
as
getting
he
this?
was
Oh,
called.
we'll say it in a minute.
He found the strength to rule his people, and when the undead were born, cursed, he found more strength to face them. But in the end, he never took the true throne. Visit Vendrick.
Why can't she kill
We have
him?
no need for two rulers.
That's a question I always thought.
Yeah, I mean,
Why is
she's
she
kind of just
telling me to
leaving
kill
him.
him?
She's kind of just leaving him alive just to mess with the player when you go and visit him. So it's a little strange.
Maybe he's her backup plan so that it's not come out that she's the bitch.
It is a cool reveal. I won't spoil anything for you, but when you do go visit Vendrick the first time, it was really cool.
Pretty epic.
Yeah.
Maybe we're actually spoiling this for people.
Yeah.
I might put spoilers.
Trying not to, but
I might put spoilers in the
Yeah.
description.
alright, so what are we doing here? Double Dragon Riders.
Yeah, I die once. But you won't see that. You'll just see my green reveal sign.
Alright, let's do it.
Shit, is that Crystal Soul Spirit? Nice.
Yeah, that first guy on the top has next to no health, so you can really get rid of him quickly and just make this fight a piece of cake. After you get rid of that black Dragon Rider, it's just a normal Dragon Rider fight. And at this point, it shouldn't pose any threat to you.
I thought I had my normal Soul Spear on.
Get that belly into gear.
He was really pissed off I killed his friend too early.
Yeah. He's pissed off you're not standing in front of him either, because that's really all he's got.
What you got? Baby, I got it.
Yeah. I don't want to jinx you here, but I think you're going a no-hitter. No. No. I did jinx it.
You jinxed it!
Nicely done.
Brilliant. So that's pretty much it.
It's pretty much probably the hardest part of Drangleic Castle done. So, look who we've got in here. Benhard.
Benhart of Jugo!
Benhard of Jugo.
Benhart of Jugo!
You like this sword?
Oh, well met, friend.
Oh, he's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's sick.
Yeah.
He's so happy.
Yeah.
I journeyed from the distant east to perfect my swordsmanship. The legend
Ironic that you've got the other sword with you.
beings
Yeah.
Did you mean that?
No,
Because that was mean.
this sword
I don't think he's cursed.
my family for generations. And only a real
I
man
don't think he cares.
wielded it.
Only a real man can wield a fake
I may face
sword.
Hey, hey, hey. Don't.
Eh,
That's my boy Jugo.
shall be a match for my sword.
except for you. Yeah.
This land is a right mess.
I'll get that sword anyway.
He speaks the truth though. That's why I like him.
Mad
They have a mad glint in their eyes.
The land itself is overrun by terrible
There's some
beasts.
pretty cool stuff.
No better place to test my sword. This land is a right
And that's it. So thanks for commenting on this video there, Dave. Might
Yeah.
actually have you for the next one.
Yeah, that was
Quite
fun.
fun.
Thanks very much for having me. This was awesome.
thanks for tuning in, guys, and check out part 17.
No problem. Thanks
Okay.
very much, guys.
Bye.
Bye.